Hey y'all, I'm back with another review. Last night I saw Return to Silent Hill, and I'm just going to be straight up. I didn't like the movie. I thought it was very bland and boring. And yeah, it's January, the graveyard month for films, so I wasn't expecting a masterpiece, but this still didn't work for me. I want to be clear about one thing up front though. I never played the Silent Hill video games growing up, so I can't judge how faithfully this movie represents the source material. I'm judging it purely as a film. From a direction standpoint, the movie felt all over the place. I never understood what the destination was supposed to be. Maybe some of that comes from not really knowing the IP deeply. But even then, like the storytelling felt convoluted rather than intentional, like intentionally mysterious. A spoiler warning, as best as I can tell, the film is a story that follows a man who lost his girlfriend after helping her die at her request while she was terminally ill. What we're seeing on screen is someone, facing their consequences of that decision and how the trauma manifests itself in his mind. That's honestly the clearest read I can get from the film. The performances weren't terrible, but they weren't great either. The actors just to me just felt like they were playing very bland, unaspiring characters, and none of the performances really were like pulled in. The sound design and the music worked well, fairly for the most part. But some of the tonal choices, especially near the end, felt off to me and undercut what should have been stronger moments. Visually, I could tell that they were aiming to match the look of the games from what I could see based on a little bit of research that I've done. It probably works well on that level, but for me, the CGI was too obvious and it didn't blend well with the cinematography at all. It constantly pulled me out of the movie. The main theme here is grief and regret. How making an impossible decision out of love can haunt someone long after. The idea is solid, but I don't think the film executed it effectively. This isn't a movie I'm going to remember. There's maybe one jump scare in the entire time watching it, and overall, the film just felt more gross than scary. Overall, I give the film a 4 out of 10, and that's me being generous. Um, that's my review for Return of Silent Hill. Next, I am going to be in the theater a little later today to watch a new film called Clica. Clica, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'll let you guys know later. That one seemed like it would be pretty interesting, so I'll come back later with my thoughts. Until then, peace.